Hello, my dear one. Take a deep breath with me now, in through the nose, out through the heart. Feel that gentle wave move through your body. Let yourself settle, soften, and arrive here fully. Because this moment is holy, this breath is healing, and this is where we begin. If you truly want to heal your life, start with the way you speak to yourself. Every healing begins not in the body, but in the mind. Every sickness, every sorrow, every strain on the soul traces back to one illusion, the belief that we are not enough. For years, you may have been trying to fix yourself, to earn love, to deserve peace, but you cannot fix what was never broken. You are not broken, my darling. You are simply waiting to remember the truth of who you are. You see, your body listens to your words, your mind listens to your tone, and your spirit listens to your faith. Every word you speak to yourself is either a balm or a wound, a blessing or a barrier. So today, I want to invite you to choose words that heal, words that open, soothe, and lift you. Because healing isn't something you chase. Healing is something you allow, and it begins the moment you stop fighting yourself. Say softly with me, I am willing to love and accept myself right now. Feel how those words move through your body. Feel how your shoulders relax, how your heart begins to open, how your breath becomes easier. Healing begins with willingness, not perfection, not control, not endless effort, just willingness. For so long, many of us have carried the same hidden wound, the wound of self-rejection. We learned early in life that love had conditions. Be quiet and you'll be accepted. Be good and you'll be loved. Be perfect and you'll be safe. And so we began to perform for love, to earn it, to chase it, never realizing that love was always meant to be our natural state. We absorbed other people's pain, their judgments, their fears, and made them our own reflection. But, my dear, you were born worthy. You were born lovable. Nothing you have ever done or failed to do could change that. The absence of self-love is not a flaw, it is a misunderstanding, and misunderstandings can be corrected. You've been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. I say this because I lived it. There was a time in my own life when I couldn't look in the mirror without flinching. I judged every line, every imperfection, every perceived mistake. But one day I realized that I had been at war with myself and losing daily. That day, I decided to try something radical. I decided to become my own ally, and everything changed. The moment you turn toward yourself with kindness, your whole inner world begins to soften. The body, which once tensed in defense, begins to relax. The heart, once closed from old hurts, begins to reopen. Life starts to flow again. Healing begins when resistance ends. Let's take a breath together and speak this truth. I am enough. I have always been enough. Those words are medicine. Let them echo inside you until every cell remembers. Because this is your truth, not arrogance, not ego, but remembrance. You are enough, not because of what you've done, but because of what you are. divine consciousness expressing itself as you. Now, let's talk about the second part of healing, understanding why we stopped loving ourselves in the first place. As little children, we were pure love. We didn't question our worth. We didn't compare or compete. We simply existed joyful, curious, free. But somewhere along the way, someone taught us to doubt. They said we were too much or not enough. They said our feelings were wrong, our dreams were silly, our voice was too loud, and slowly we began to trade authenticity for approval. We started to believe that love was something to be earned, not something we were made of. We built walls of shame to protect ourselves, never realizing those walls also kept love out. But the good news, my darling, is this. Anything learned can be unlearned. Every critical voice can be replaced with a loving one. Every habit of self-rejection can be healed with self-compassion. You do not have to force this process. You only need to be gentle and consistent. Each time you notice yourself being harsh or impatient, stop and say, "That's an old pattern. I'm learning a new way." Say softly, "I am learning to treat myself with kindness and patience." Isn't that beautiful? To be both teacher and student to your own heart. Healing is not about speed, it's about sincerity. The more gentle you are with yourself, the faster you transform. Now, let us move into what I call the 3 exact words that command healing and self-love. These words are sacred because they reprogram the subconscious mind not through force, but through truth. They are keys that unlock the heart. The first phrase, "I am willing." We have, healing begins here. You don't have to know how to change. You don't have to know when or where. You only have to be willing. When you say, "I am willing," you open the door to divine assistance. The universe rushes in to meet your readiness. Life begins to rearrange itself in your favor. When you say, "I am willing," your energy shifts from resistance to cooperation. You tell your mind, "We don't have to fight anymore." And that single thought begins to dissolve years of struggle. You may not see the full transformation right away, but something deep inside begins to move. Healing doesn't happen through pressure. It happens through permission. So breathe deeply and whisper now, "I am willing to release the past." Feel that space opening up within you. Willingness invites miracles. The second phrase, "I am worthy." Say it softly but firmly. I am worthy. These are among the most powerful words you can ever speak. Worthiness is not something you earn through good behavior or achievement. It is your birthright. You were born worthy of love, of peace, of joy, of abundance. The world may have told you otherwise, but life itself never stopped loving you. When you remember your worth, every area of your life begins to align. Your relationships deepen because you no longer settle for what hurts you. Your body begins to heal because you no longer punish it. Your finances improve because you no longer block the flow of good. You are worthy because you exist. That's all. No condition, no requirement. Feel that truth wash over you. Say it again with me. I am worthy of everything I desire. Yes, you are. You always were. And finally, the third phrase, all is well. These 3 words dissolve fear faster than anything I know. They calm the nervous system, quiet the mind, and remind you that even when things appear uncertain, there is a divine order unfolding beneath it all. When you say all is well, you are not denying the difficulty. You are affirming your faith. You are saying, even though I cannot see the full picture, I trust that life is working for me. You shift from worry to wisdom, from chaos to calm. You step back into harmony with the flow of the universe. So speak these 3 words slowly, like a lullaby for your soul. All is well in my world. Let them settle into your bones. Feel your body respond, your breath deepens, your heartbeat steadies, your shoulders drop. This is peace. This is alignment. Now, let's put them together. Your healing sequence, your daily prayer. I am willing to release the past. I am worthy of everything I desire. All is well in my world. Say them again. Slowly, meaningfully. This is not repetition. This is reprogramming. Each time you say these words, you are teaching your subconscious to trust life again, to believe in your goodness again, to open to love again. My dear one, healing does not come from complexity. It comes from consistency. The mind changes through repetition, and the heart opens through safety. Every time you speak these words, you are creating both. If you wake up anxious, say them. If you feel lost, say them. If you don't believe them yet, say them anyway. The words are not asking for your proof. They are offering you theirs. Healing happens when you are gentle enough to whisper love where you once spoke pain. And these 3 phrases, I am willing, I am worthy, all is well, will do just that. Take a deep breath now. Let your hands rest over your heart and repeat softly with reverence. I am willing, I am worthy, all is well. This is the voice of healing. This is the song your soul has been waiting to hear. And as you carry these words into your day, remember they are not just affirmations. They are reminders. You are the love you've been searching for. You are the peace you've been praying for. You are the blessing you've been waiting for. All is truly well in your world, and you are safe, loved, and free right now, exactly as you are. I've always loved the moment when someone looks into a mirror for the first time and truly sees themselves, not the surface, not the flaws, not the judgments, but the person beneath it all. That sacred, trembling moment when the walls begin to fall and they whisper softly, I love you, to their own reflection. I've seen people cry. I've seen them laugh nervously. I've seen them stand in silence as tears roll down their cheeks. And every single time I smile, because that's not weakness, that's awakening. That's the heart remembering its own name after years of forgetting. You see, this practice, what I call mirror work, is the fastest path to transformation. Not because it's magical, but because it's honest. When you stand before the mirror, you can't hide. You meet yourself face to face. All the masks fall away. And in that moment, the person staring back at you isn't your enemy. They're the one who's been waiting your entire life to hear you say the words you've been saying to everyone else. I love you. I really, really love you. When you say it aloud, you're not just speaking to the adult who's learned to survive. You're speaking directly to the inner child within you. That small, tender version of yourself who still remembers the times you were scolded, overlooked, told you weren't enough. That child doesn't need fixing. That child needs love. And when you say, I love you, into the mirror, that child finally hears it. They finally exhale. They finally feel safe enough to come out from behind the fear. At first, yes, it may feel awkward. It may even make you cry. You might feel a strange resistance rise up, that little voice inside whispering, this feels silly. This isn't working. That's not failure, my dear. That's proof that the old layers are melting. When emotion comes, it means healing has begun. Every tear you shed in front of that mirror is a prayer of release. Every deep breath is a declaration of returning home to yourself. So tonight or tomorrow morning, I want you to try this. Find a quiet space. Stand before your mirror. Look deeply into your own eyes, not to judge, not to analyze, but to see, to truly see, and say softly, I love you. I really, really love you. Say it like you mean it, even if you don't believe it yet. Say it for the little you who never heard it enough. Say it for the teenager who doubted. Say it for the adult who forgot. The words themselves are medicine. They will do their work because love, spoken aloud, is creation in motion. You are speaking love into existence, not into the air, but into your cells, your nervous system, your subconscious mind. You're rewriting your energetic code. The mirror is not a piece of glass, it's a portal of transformation. And the reflection you bless today becomes the reality you live tomorrow. Let's say it together now. I love you. I really, really love you. Feel your voice vibrate through your chest. Feel your body soften. Feel that subtle warmth begin to spread. That's the energy of acceptance, and acceptance is where all healing begins. Now, let's talk about what often stands in the way of that love, the inner critic. You know that voice, don't you? The one that whispers, you should have done better, you're not enough, you'll never get it right. That voice can sound cruel, but at its core, it's not evil. It's scared. It's a frightened child inside you who still believes that love must be earned through perfection. You see, the inner critic was born to protect you. It tried to keep you safe by anticipating rejection, by controlling your behavior, by making sure you never disappointed anyone. But in doing so, it forgot something vital. You don't need to earn love anymore. You already are love. So instead of trying to silence the critic, which only makes it louder, speak to it gently. Place a hand on your heart and say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I am safe now. When you talk to your inner critic with compassion, you disarm it. You turn fear into friendship. The voice that once attacked you begins to relax. It begins to trust that it no longer has to defend you, that love has taken over the job. This is not about perfection. This is about peace. You are not trying to become flawless. You are learning to be free. Every time you replace self-judgment with self-understanding, you are healing not only yourself, but generations of conditioning that taught us love must be earned. So, next time that voice rises up when it says you're not doing enough, not achieving enough, not becoming enough, pause, take a breath, smile softly, and answer, "Thank you for caring, but I choose peace instead." You will feel a subtle but powerful shift, because love doesn't silence fear by force. Love outshines it simply by being. Say with me now, "I choose thoughts that make me feel safe and supported." Yes, that's it. Let that become your new inner dialogue. Every time your mind begins to wander toward worry or self-attack, guide it back gently, not with judgment, but with kindness. The more you practice, the faster your inner landscape begins to change. Over time, that critic, the one who used to shout and demand, will soften into a guide. It will still speak, but now it will remind you to rest, to take care, to slow down. It will become your ally. That's what real healing looks like: integration, not suppression. And now, let's bridge the wisdom of spirit with the knowledge of science, because they are never in conflict. They are companions. The world of research now confirms what I have taught for decades, that your body listens to your mind. Every thought you think, every word you speak, sends a signal throughout your entire being. When you speak kindly to yourself, your brain releases healing chemicals: serotonin, oxytocin, dopamine, the hormones of safety, connection, and joy. Your immune system strengthens. Your cells repair faster. Your nervous system relaxes. When you say, "I love you," your heart rate slows. Your body feels safe. And when the body feels safe, it begins to heal. This is not poetic metaphor. This is physiological truth. Your words are instructions. When you say, "I am enough," your brain begins to look for evidence to support that statement. When you say, "I am love," your energy field expands, drawing love toward you. You are both the speaker and the receiver of your own healing. Every thought you think and every word you speak is an affirmation. The question is, what are you affirming? Fear or faith? Doubt or love? Scarcity or abundance? The body doesn't judge, it simply obeys. So choose words that nourish it. Choose thoughts that bless it. Whisper this with me: "My body responds to love with vibrant health." Feel those words resonate through your chest, down to your fingertips, across every cell. You don't need to know how your body heals. You only need to trust that it knows how. Love is the command. Faith is the fuel. Peace is the result. I want you to remember something simple yet profound. Your mind and body are on the same team. They are not enemies. They are partners in creation. The thoughts you think feed your cells, just as the food you eat nourishes your body. So let your thoughts be wholesome. Let your words be kind. Let your tone be gentle. And if, someday, you forget, if you fall back into old habits of self-criticism, don't punish yourself. Simply begin again. Healing isn't a straight line, it's a spiral of remembering. Each time you return to love, you rise higher, even if it feels like the same step. So here's your practice, my dear one. Every morning, stand in front of the mirror and speak love into existence. Look at yourself not as a problem to fix, but as a miracle unfolding. Say, I love you. I am proud of you. I forgive you. I believe in you. Then, throughout the day, speak to your inner critic with compassion. When it shouts, respond with love. When it fears, reassure it. When it doubts, bless it. And every night before you sleep, place your hand over your heart and whisper, thank you, my body. Thank you, my mind. Thank you, my life. Gratitude seals the healing in place. Because, my darling, you are not a mistake. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are remembering. You are already healing. Say this once more, softly but with conviction. I love you. I really, really love you. I choose thoughts that make me feel safe and supported. My body responds to love with vibrant health. And as you move forward today, carry these words like a melody beneath your breath. Let them shape your tone, your posture, your smile. Speak love, and life will echo it back. Because when you love yourself out loud, the entire universe leans in to listen and responds in kind. Have you ever stopped to wonder how many of the thoughts that run through your mind each day are truly yours? How many of them are echoes inherited from the voices of your childhood, your family, your teachers, your culture? Words that may have once been spoken casually, but rooted deeply within you like seeds of limitation? We all grew up hearing phrases that shaped how we see ourselves. You're not enough. You can't do that. Who do you think you are? Maybe you heard them from someone who was hurting, someone who believed those words about themselves. And without realizing it, you absorbed them as if they were truth. But they were never true. They were just beliefs, passed down, recycled, and repeated until they became background noise in the soundtrack of your life. And now, you are here awake enough to question them. That's where healing begins, in awareness. You cannot change what you do not recognize. So today, I invite you to gently bring those old phrases into the light, not to fight them, but to release them. When that inner voice says, you're not enough, take a breath and respond, I am more than enough. When it says, you can't do that, smile softly and affirm, I can and I will. And when it whispers, who do you think you are? Answer with grace, I am a divine expression of life. Each time you replace an old phrase with a new one, you are literally rewiring your mind. You're building new neural pathways that support peace instead of fear, confidence instead of doubt, self-respect instead of shame. It's not instant, but it is inevitable because repetition creates reality. Say this with me now. Every new thought creates a new life. Feel that truth. Every time you think a thought of love, you are giving birth to a new version of yourself, freer, lighter, closer to your natural state of joy. Now, let's talk about what it truly means to live in the energy of self-love. Because self-love is not arrogance, it's not selfishness, it's sacred awareness. It's remembering that you are not a mistake, you are a miracle. It's walking through your day with gentleness toward yourself, just as you would for someone you deeply care for. Loving yourself means speaking kindly to your own mind. It means feeding your body with gratitude, not guilt. It means resting when you need rest, without apology. It means setting boundaries not from fear, but from wisdom. It's knowing that you are worthy of respect from others and from yourself. And here's the beautiful paradox. The more you love yourself, the more loving you become. You begin to radiate warmth without even trying. Compassion flows naturally because you can't give what you don't have. And once your cup is full, it overflows. I often remind my listeners, as I love myself, I make it easy for others to love me too, because energy is contagious. When you are gentle with yourself, people feel safe around you. When you are forgiving with yourself, others soften in your presence. When you honor yourself, you teach the world how to treat you. Love begins within, but it never stays there. It multiplies. It heals. It travels. It blesses everything it touches. So, let's affirm together, I am love, and love flows through everything I do. Let those words become your rhythm. Say them when you wake up. Whisper them when you're driving, walking, waiting, breathing. Love isn't an act you perform, it's a frequency you live in. And now, let's bring it all together into a morning healing ritual, something simple, sacred, and powerful that can shift your entire vibration in just a few minutes. When you wake up, before you reach for your phone, before you think about yesterday, before you let the mind rush in, go to your mirror, look at yourself. You may see sleepy eyes, messy hair, but that doesn't matter. What you are really looking at is the light of your soul, the consciousness of life itself. Place your hand over your heart, feel its steady beat, and say these 3 sacred phrases. I am willing. I am worthy. All is well. Don't just repeat them, feel them. Let them sink into your body. Each phrase touches a different part of your being. I am willing opens the door. I am worthy fills the space with love. All is well anchors it in peace. And then, to seal this vibration for the day, close your practice by saying, life loves me and I love life. This is more than a mantra, it's a meeting with your higher self. It's how you align your energy with the rhythm of the universe before you even step out the door. Do it every morning and every night, and you'll notice your inner dialogue changing. You'll feel more grounded, more patient, more magnetic. The subconscious mind is like rich soil. Whatever you plant in it through words, emotions, and repetition grows. The morning and the night are when this soil is most fertile. That's why these few moments of conscious love are so powerful. They're your chance to plant seeds of peace before the world's noise begins. And now, as we come to a close, I want to speak to your heart directly. You have spent so many years trying to earn love through effort, through achievement, through pleasing others. You've given so much energy trying to become enough when all along you already were. Love has never been something outside of you. It has been the breath within you, the heartbeat that never stopped, the light that never left. You are not learning to become love. You are remembering that you already are it. When you say these three sacred phrases, I am willing, I am worthy, all is well, you are not creating something new. You are reawakening an ancient truth that has lived in you since the beginning of time. You are calling your power back home. You are aligning with the source that created you. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale light. Exhale everything that no longer serves. And now, softly, say these words once more with full conviction. I am willing to love and heal. I am worthy of every good thing. All is well in my world. Feel those words settle into your bones. They are not just affirmations, they are activations. Each one turns a key within you, unlocking another door of freedom. As you move through this day, carry this awareness like a quiet glow in your heart. Speak to yourself kindly. Celebrate small victories. Forgive yourself quickly. Rest deeply. And every time you forget, return to these words because they will always guide you home. Remember, my dear, life is not testing you. It is loving you. It is responding to your vibration, your words, your willingness to believe in your worth. And as you live in that awareness, you will notice miracles everywhere, not because life changed, but because you did. So let this be your truth now and forever. You are loved, you are worthy, you are safe, you are home, and so it is.